everyone. Hello to all of my beautiful YouTube friends. I hope you're doing well today. I wanted to address something that I heard Neil Sean talk about. And it's so relevant to the bigger picture of things. That's why I want to bring it up. You know, Doria, she spoke during Meghan's Netflix docuseries. So, you know, she's Meghan's mother. She wants to support her. But I think it gives us some insight into the narrative that's being fueled. And it's being fueled by, in my opinion, Doria. She's the reason why, in part, why Meghan doesn't even speak to her father anymore. You know, if you're Doria and your child is no longer speaking to her father, you should encourage your daughter to have a relationship with her father. Even though you and the father are no longer together, she should see the hurt that Thomas is going through, if anything. She was once married to the man. She should see that Meghan needs her father, considering everything that he did for her, considering he took care of her when Doria was away. And the picture that I have of Doria is a woman who is, you know, she's a flower girl. This is why perhaps she calls her daughter Flower. She is a woman that, as we know, it's been talked about, she's a weed smoker. She's a woman that she just likes to live in the very, you know, hippie type world. That's her thing. And so her priority was never being a mother, never being a woman to cultivate her daughter's relationship with her father and to help further her career in a very harmonious type way. She is there to do what's best for Doria. And what's best for Doria is for her to be the only one that in this time period Meghan is dependent on while Meghan's got the money. This way she ain't got to share things with Thomas. She doesn't care about the relationship between the father and the daughter. But she should. You would think a mother that is what she talked about in this docuseries should be further cultivating the relationship that Meghan should have with her father, considering he took her in while she went out doing what she did. Doria is the one spearheading all of this. She's the reason why Thomas Markle, in my opinion, does not have a relationship today with Meghan. Meghan is listening to her mother. Her mother spoke during this Netflix docuseries because she wanted to fuel the narrative. And because she spoke out, you know, because she is the one that spoke, you know, and just going back quickly to when Meghan talks about how her mother was, you know, remain quiet in dignity. Well, you wait, Meghan. You're not remaining quiet in dignity, talking against the royal family. It's like your hypocrisy is so thick. It's so thick. And I think Doria needs to be looked at further. Like, we need to be like looking at her like, for real, woman, what's up with you? Type of a thing. Because Doria is the reason. People need to be looking at where was Doria for those 10 years when Meghan was living with her father. She wanted to give a different narrative during the Netflix. Well, she's opened up the full game investigation. Like, we're going to look at you, woman. Where were you? What were you doing? And I think it has to be looked at. And I think there's a lot of scrutiny that's going to come towards Doria, as it should, because she didn't remain quiet in dignity when it came out to speak against the royal family, who, by the way, I think treated her very, very respectfully. It really makes me upset as a black woman and a black American woman that you have these gangster black women hijacking something, creating a very disgusting narrative on the world stage. You were treated impeccably by the royal family. Charles, I could just see how he spoke to her during the wedding, considering she was the only relative there, how they really took her in and wanted to make her feel comfortable. And now for them to do what they're doing to further a brand, to make money, and to just create disharmony within the royal family, is so disgusting to me, because I would want a black woman to make us look good, to make black women look really sharp and not ghetto and not just rude. And this is what we're seeing from Doria Ragland and Meghan Markle. We're seeing black women, mostly Doria, a black woman, and then this wannabe black woman, or kind of whatever kind of a black woman. I mean, not downing that, but she doesn't really want to take on being black, only because she's doing it now because of the narrative it creates for her. But she's not really wanting to be a black woman. She hasn't shown that. But for them to take that now and to behave this way on a world stage is embarrassing to me as a black woman. I think it really sets race relations back. It gives people who are racist fuel to say, see, we should have never allowed this black woman to marry into the royal family. She's acting just like we thought she would. You know, the people that are racist can say this. And it makes us look bad. And I'm just really disgusted and appalled that they are doing this. And black women who are American that support this type of behavior, you're not cultured. You don't understand how women should behave in public on a world stage when you are representing a country. You don't behave like this. Now, you want to go do these things in private where not other people know what you're doing, then that's fine. Just go act stupid and be your true ghetto self, because it's you behind closed doors. But because the world is watching this drama, because you are on a world stage, it is appalling and despicable that there are black women, Americans, that support this behavior. And it's embarrassing. It sets race relations back. And it, frankly, it just is not a good look for us. It's not. And so people are going to be looking at Doria. If she wants to talk about being the woman that was there for Meghan Markle, you know, during her formative years, and it was a lie, then people are going to look to make sure that was true. And they're going to find the dirt, the information that proves that you're speaking out the side of your face.